All right, welcome back to another episode of How Much Wi-Fi Is There? We have a special thing planned for today. We have a new roll of aluminum window screen in this box that you can't see. And I'm going to cut out a square right about here out of this insulation and aluminum foil and see how much Wi-Fi comes through it. But first, we need to get a baseline reading of how much Wi-Fi there is. So every couple minutes there's a blip of 5. It's happened a couple times. But my phone is on airplane mode and plugged in, so I can still get calls from the wife or the daycare or whomever. Alright, so now with that reading below 1, we're going to then plug in the Roku that's in this box and give it a minute to start, and I'm sure we'll see it show up on the meter, at least a little bit. Since I can't hear it, it makes no noise. Actually, the way to test it is, oh, okay, so it's on. So you see how it coming out of the wire. So see how you can faintly hear it? I don't know if you can faintly hear that. But if I get closer, it's coming out of the wire. Not out of this setup. Because remember, I can take my Ethernet wire that's connected to the Roku, and as long as the wire's touching, isn't that crazy? And really show you where. So it's coming out of the wire. So I think it's best if we know that that's happening. It comes out of the HDMI port too. So if I wanted to, I could use the Roku. Oh, I guess I have no way to get that data, get the remote control. I did buy myself an infrared repeater, so I could connect this to the front of the Roku and then run it through the box. So I could actually control the Roku remotely with it in there. But I don't see a need to do that. It makes Wi-Fi without needing to. Alright, so right here the number is about 14, 13, 20. What is it over here? 4, 1, 1. Maybe I should do this on another side of the box so I don't skew my readings from these wires. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. So I've rotated the box, put an extension cord on the power cord, rotated the box, so this was the top. The cords are coming out down there on the other side of the table. It's overhanging the table a bit. So we can still see, I'm still getting Wi-Fi through the wire, 28, 29. I'll keep that stuff over there. So right here we're getting 2, 1, a little more than ambient, because we can see that ambient is less than 1, if it would focus. Maybe if I put it over my face, or put my hand next to it. Oh well. Less than 1. So it's definitely more than ambient, but like it's 1.5, 2, 2.37, 2.27, 1.78, 2. So I'm guessing it's bouncing off of the concrete floor, or metal in the table, or something like that. So I'm going to cut a hole in this, take another measurement, and then cover the screen, and take another measurement. And you get to enjoy all of it. Alright, I cut myself 3 sheets. So test for the small sheet and see what that does. All right, so now we have a hole in the box. And that makes sense, since I have a hole in the box. Right about here is 91,000, 117,000, 126,000, 300,000, 238, 185, 262, 11,000, 23,000. So let's unplug it. So we know 1.07, I mean 0.187. So you can see that it's off, and that is what's making the Wi-Fi. It's nice and quiet in the box. In the box, 0.004, 0.025, 0.004, 0.084. So it's nice and quiet in the box. Let's plug it in. Stay quiet. 2.5 million, 82,000, 193,000, 78,000, 56,000, 78,000, 60,000. Wow, really maxed out the meter there a couple times. 73,000, 90,000. And this is what everyone with a Roku that's on wireless experiences all the time. So at the opening it's 19,000, 17, 26,000, 20,000. Alright, so then I will tape on one sheet of foil and see what happens. Not foil, yeah, window screen. Yeah. Wow, alright, well the Roku is on and I'm standing this far away and I'm down to ambient. You still hear a little bit? Yeah, so it's like ambient. Let the close right yet. So it definitely does attenuate. It definitely makes it better. I mean 70, 34, 44, 36, 30. With a max of 96. So it definitely does attenuate. But it's not perfect. I wonder what would happen if I just held up a little more. $11, 5, 3, 4. $91, 14, 11. So it definitely does improve it. Oh, that needs to be this way. 3, 1, 7, 4, 6, 7, 5, 23, oh, got 500 from somewhere. 33, 43, 55, 67. If I just tape on a couple of these, just right now, without me touching them, I want to make sure that I'm not messing up anything. Ah, stuck it to the table. Guess I should unplug it to show you that there's nothing else going on in the room. 0.24, 0.25. Figured well on this. 41, 30, 40, 30, 30, 42, 44. Definitely needs to actually be taped, but I think I'd rather not tape all of it, like not tape it perfectly, just so I could take it off to show the difference between one piece and three pieces, because I think that's important to show that it helps and it does a lot. So now 15, 7, 8, 11, and then again back here. You can hear it. Why does this thing not like to focus? I think that'll be it for this video. I mean, really. So just like the cord, just like holding the meter up to the cord, there's Wi-Fi coming through the cord that it'll sense, but it's so weak that it doesn't travel very far outside the cord. So just like this, there is wireless coming through these three sheets, and it would be better if these were all pressed down perfectly, but it definitely attenuates quickly once you get away. Like there's 4, 2, 1, 23, 19. Alright, I think that's a good test. If there's any questions, let me know.